We've talked about how self-care is so important right now. Getting lots of sleep, exercise, being socially connected are all things that can help us through this difficult time. But being mindful and meditating can also add huge benefits to your life right now. Joining us now to talk more about this is Dr. Shimi King. Good morning, Shimi.
Good morning.
So some people may be watching right now. They have never meditated before, or they've tried it. They don't like it. Fair enough. And I think a lot of people, they start to feel discouraged when they start this new practice, right?
Yes, and meditation is a practice, and I often kind of make the analogy of something like skiing or swimming or doing a cartwheel. We're clumsy at first. You're going to make mistakes. It's difficult, but you have to keep trying, and then just like skiing, at some point, your nervous system, your muscles, the training effect happens and things sync up, but it does take time and that persistency.
And your mind is supposed to go in a million different directions. That's exactly what's supposed to happen, right?
Yes, well, I mean, that's what we're observing when we meditate, is how our mind is so distracted. And the point that we're trying to do is focus the mind. And so eventually that stops happening. And it really is quite profound, with lots of health benefits, mental and physical health benefits, when we can train the mind away from so many distractions.
I think a lot of people right now, too, they're focusing on the past or the future. Do you think if we don't take the time right now to be totally present, do you think that this is going to have a detrimental effect on our society's mental health?
So we know that when we focus on the past, there's often a lot of regret. I should have done this or that. Future-oriented thinking can often be filled with anxiety and worry, especially now. If you add gratitude and optimism into those thinking, it's definitely better. But the power of being present really is, we're moving out of our stress response and moving into this nervous system is called growth. And that is where we have profound health benefits. So you're absolutely right. Doing this practice will help the individual and society in general, from not just mental health, but physical health and our sense of connection with each other.
Mm-hmm. And just one last tip, Shimi. So when we're starting this new practice, maybe we'll be on, a good track for about a week or so, but then we start to, go off on these paths and we get distracted. What are some tips on staying focused so we do this for, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day?
Right. So to lay down any new practice, it typically needs to be consistent. The same time of day is a great idea. The same place in your house is really good. I would lower expectations, although the benefits are very strong and very powerful. You're not going to notice them right away. So just be satisfied with the effort. Do 1 minute a day, 2 minutes a day, build up slowly. And to create a new habit in our brain takes about 90 days. So be realistic with your expectations and stick with it. So those are really important. I think the biggest one is just not have the expectations yet.
Okay, great advice as always. Thank you so much, Shimi. It is